The British Prime Minister's advisers say they are treating this as the first day of a general election. Boris Johnson came to Yorkshire in the north of England, to a police academy. Many voted to leave the EU up here. It will be a key battleground.
So what I want to do now is to really give the country a choice. And we either go forward with our plan to get a deal, take the country out on October the 31st, which we can, or else somebody else should be allowed to see if they can keep us in beyond October the 31st. And I have to tell you, I don't think that would be the right way forward.
When asked if there were any circumstances in which he would ask the EU for another Brexit extension, he said he would rather be dead in a ditch. Johnson wants an election on the 15th of October. That's 2 days ahead of the last EU summit before Brexit Day on the 31st. Next Monday, MPs will get another chance to vote for it. But will opposition leader Jeremy Corbyn agree? For a leader who has long demanded an election, it's a tricky situation. Some in his party fear a trap and insist they will not vote for an election until an EU extension on Brexit has been granted.
What we're saying very, very clearly is that we want a general election. I'm desperate for a general election, but our prime duty at the moment is to protect the country against a no-deal Brexit. Boris Johnson is throwing a tantrum because he wants a no deal, because ideologically that's what he wants.
Can you tell us when you're planning to resign?
Meanwhile, for the Prime Minister, the fallout of his uncompromising strategy got personal. His brother Joe, a fellow Conservative MP and minister, resigned, saying he could no longer resolve family loyalty with the national interest. In other words, he doesn't agree with his brother's tactics.
Joe doesn't agree with me about the European Union because it's an issue that obviously divides families and divides everybody.
It's been a rough few days for Boris Johnson, losing votes, and now his brother. But he's unwavering from his central message that it's Brexit by the 31st of October, come what may. And he's betting on an early election to prove that that's what the British people want too. But it's a huge gamble. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World in Westminster.